Thank you to all the worthless people who give me free money and receive nothing in return. Hello stupid people of internet, I am famous internet YouTuber Misty Island Productions. Today we're talking about the Brenner era of hit TV series Thomas the Train and Friend, which occurred during season 17 and 21. There are some people who like this era, and to those of you who like this era, you are dumb. And you are not allowed to have a different opinion than mine. Because I personally found this era of funny train show to be considerably unsatisfactory. But let's get into why exactly this era is so bad. Well, this era brings back a lot of characters. And I hate characters. Bringing back characters is clearly just an attempt at nostalgia pandering. Stop trying to remind me of a time before hit 2016 film Alpha and Omega Dino Diggs was released. My life was not truly great until the event of this film's release. So stop trying to remind me of a time before this film's release, you stupid Brenner era. And, where was I? Oh yeah. This era also has its own new characters too. And I hate new characters. Classic Thomas did not have new characters. Stop making new character. And stop bringing back old character. Just stop using character altogether. But that's not all. As if trying to remind you of old characters wasn't enough, this era also tries to remind you of old episodes by talking about what happened in old episodes. Again, stop trying to remind me of old things. I do not like old things. For instance, listen to the clip here.
Once I delivered a jet engine. It started up and I went flying across Soda at supersonic speed.
Thomas is talking about an episode from 12 seasons ago. How am I even supposed to remember that episode? It's like they expect people to actually watch the show. And what about kids who were not around to watch old episode? They would be so totally lost on what's happening. Their brains would simply stop working. They simply would not be able to comprehend the possibility of there being old episode that they really should be watching instead. If only there was a way for kids nowadays to watch old episode on some kind of streaming service. Huh. Too bad nothing like that exists. Anyway, the next reason that this era is bad is because it is just way too animated. Sometimes the characters will make faces that are just way too wacky. Classic Thomas had a few wacky faces, and there I did not have a problem with it. But here it's just done for the sake of it, in the hopes that it might become the next big meme face. Wacky faces are bad. Now, next reason, this era ran out of ideas during season 20 and they had to steal story ideas from an old book. Classic Thomas would not do this. This just shows how lazy the Brenner era is. Reverend Wilbert Audrey would be very mad at the show for this. I truly believe that McCue and Andrew Brenner are terrible people because their episodes of Funny Train Show were not to my personal liking. In conclusion, do not think for yourself. Always have famous YouTube critic think for you and make their opinions your own. And remember to speak on behalf of dead people if you can't think of a better argument. Never have a differing opinion from famous internet critic. And if you find someone with a differing opinion to famous internet critic, change their opinion to famous internet critics. And don't forget to harass and spread lies about people who created content you found unsatisfactory. That is all for now. This is Misty Island Productions.